Hi, and welcome to Bible Practice. My name is Mike, and this is the 7th Bible Practice that I put on. And I'm going to try to get one each day, unless, maybe Lord has me down with a cold or something like that, and I won't be able to get it done. Or maybe, even if I have a cold, I should be able to get it done. There shouldn't be an excuse not to do it. But I'm going to spend some time with the Lord, right, Jesus? Sitting here with Him. If you're watching this, you're sitting there with Him too. Hopefully you believe that, have faith in it, and understand it. And so, Lord, I want to thank You for today. Had a very good day. Had some problems, but You know the problems were going to be there. I just thank You for helping me deal with them. Some I probably dealt with incorrectly, but thank You for putting them there so I can learn how to deal with them correctly. In the building we live in, Lord, that we need to have some help here. And so I'm putting that in as prayer, and I thank You for Your answer on that. And I know that You'll help us with that. I know we prayed before, and I know that help is on the way. And but the correct help, because it will be Your help. And we're going to have our dinner tomorrow. We're having hot dogs and beans, brown bread and coleslaw, coffee, and dessert. And we do this every Wednesday. And Mark won't be here tomorrow. He's still off on vacation somewhere. I think he's on a cruise with his wife right now, so he's a lucky stiff there. And after I get done with this, I'm going to call my brother Anthony up in Providence, and because I have to check in with him. I haven't heard from him for a while. And, although I know he's totally okay and safe with the Lord, I do like to chat with him, get a nice spiritual boost, and I know he gets the same. My wife is having some, difficulty with some relationships here in the building, and so I'm trying to support her, and that's, give her some encouragement on how to deal with some of that. It's very tough because you can't change other people. We can only change ourselves, right, Lord? And that's really what we have to concentrate on, is changing ourselves. It falls into being still and know that I am God, that You can handle it all, Lord. And You created it all, so You can recreate it into good, or change it into whatever You need it to be changed into for our good. People just have to have the faith and belief that that's possible. I know it is, and I know there's got to be others. And that's why I think I'm call this Bible Practice, because you can read the Bible all you want. Great book, and a very encouraging book. Has some great, actually a lot of the stories you can see happening in I can see a lot of them happening in my life today, even though they happened thousands of years ago, because things haven't really changed. And I know that's one of the Bible verses saying, I am the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow, which is true. And so if we believe that, practice it, so every time we have a difficult situation or a joyful situation, we should, maybe say that. Say, Lord, thank You. Thanks and praise. Two of the things that people need to give the Lord, right? And I don't think they give a lot to You, Lord. I don't know. Comparatively to the amount of people that are in the world. We were at a mall today, and actually weren't that many people at the mall, but you drive around through the streets, you pass hundreds and hundreds of cars, and maybe each car's got one or up to 4 or 5 people in it. And you wonder, and you say, how are those people talking to Jesus, asking for his help on their journey, and thanking him for a safe journey, and thanking him for averting an accident somewhere ahead of them that they didn't know, that was going to be coming. And, Jesus has angels right there for us to protect us. Or we can go choose our own way. And even doing that, sometimes things turn out great. They turn out wonderful, But that's only temporary. The only way it's going to turn out permanently great is in the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. That's it. That's what people, I don't know, it just fascinates me, Here I am, I'm almost 71, I'll be 71 in March, and I just think about the Lord each day. I worry less and less about tomorrow. Still, I have my moments, which I shouldn't have. That's something I need to have the Lord help me with and work on. But other people, what do they think is going to happen? Someday, we don't know. Our life could be over in a split second. I know I've already died once. It can be over in a split second. What do people? I guess people just think. I guess you die and you go to heaven. I've heard people say that. Well, if number one, you have to. You definitely have to believe in Jesus to go there. And you'll have to be following the teachings of Jesus here, or you'll want to learn on the way. I don't know. I know you can see on the other side, because I've already died once. I know that you can see on the other side. I did not hear. There was no audible. But you can definitely see. And, that experience for me was Jesus' answer to getting my wife and I to quit smoking, which he did about 2003, so it's 2016 now, so quite a few years ago, from 3 packs a day to cold turkey. And haven't touched one since. And even though, I guess my wife gets it once in a while, she'll get an urge. I don't get them anymore. I even if I got one, I just, to me it would be giving Jesus a slap in the face, like, oh, well, thanks to help me, but I don't need it now. I want to go back smoking. No, I can't. And that's just another habit. This world's full of habits. Oof. Full of habits. You can have, thousands of them. But you get I stopped into a church one night. They were having a Bible study, I think, or I don't know if it was an AA meeting or Bible study, whatever it was. And they were going around talking about addictions. And they got to me. I raised my hand and said, wow. Because they said, what's your addiction? I said, I'm addicted to Jesus. So I guess if you had to be addicted to something, something that was, if you want to compare, I guess, whatever's better than of something else. If you're addicted to Jesus, I guess you'd be addicted to the right thing. The only thing in this world to be addicted to. Not everybody will agree with that one. Even those in my own family don't agree with that one. But that's okay. I know he's there. He told me he loved me. So, what? The thing in the Bible that says, if God is for you, who can be against you? It's one of the lines from the Bible. And that's so true. in my life especially. Some people just have to live that by faith. That's it, you know. But their reward, they say, will be great in heaven because it's just by faith. Mine was God's choice. So I have a lot to thank Him for. Plus, I have a lot of responsibility. And it's tough because you see what people need to do. And, you know, Lord, I don't know. I keep trying. I'm not real sure. You know, I don't see too much results. I know you put my brother Anthony and I together. Thank you for that, because I know, that's a good thing. And we have to be patient. We have to it's got to be in God's time, right, Lord? In your time, not ours. That's tough for human beings to do. Because we want it now, We don't want to have to wait. And this is an instant gratification world. Instant. Especially you got enough percent. Whoever hits the $1 billion Powerball, they'll get some instant gratification. I hope it doesn't ruin their life. A lot of them that have hit that, not that much money, but they've their cousins that they never knew they had came out of the wall. So, and I'm sure that would happen again. But anyway, okay, I've rambled on, but I've sat here with Jesus. So take time for Jesus. Talk to Him. He's right there. He listens to you. He listened to everything I had to say. Patiently. So thank you, Lord, for listening to me. You got to give Him thanks for everything. Even the trials, folks. Even the tribulations. You have to thank Him for it. I don't think people get that. Maybe some do, but that's very difficult to do. Even for myself, that's difficult to do. I think I find myself, it's easier for me to do that than probably some, because of the fact that I did have an encounter with the Lord. And so my doubt got removed, like Paul's. There was no doubt. Paul knew the Lord existed. And once you know that, your life will change. And the more you realize it, it's changed for the absolute. No better. Somebody asked me, are you rich? I said, I hit the $1 billion Powerball. The $1 trillion, the mega $1 trillion Powerball. His name is Jesus. But I got to live in the fallen world with Him right now. And help Him all that I can as He directs me. So, have a great day. Peace. I'll be back tomorrow, God willing. Bye-bye.